Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode of Tampa Designs by your girl Jo. Today's video, I'm going to be talking about how to prepare for house guests for the holidays. So let's get started. But before we get into preparing a bedroom and a bathroom for your guests, I want to talk about some of the things I like to do just to prepare before my guests even now. I would like to think this is obvious, but maybe it's not. Clean your home. No one wants to visit anyone that has a dirty home, so get out that vacuum, that mop, dust, and clean. Okay. Now that we have the obvious out the way, one thing I like to do before my guests arrive is a few days before, I'll call them and I'll ask if there are any grocery items that they would like. For example, do they have anything special that they like to eat for breakfast? Maybe a protein shake or bagels. Do they have anything in particular that they like to drink? Soda, water, juice? Do they have any special snack requests? I like to stock my fridge with items for my guests to make them feel as comfortable as possible when they stay with me. Speaking of grocery shopping, since I live in Florida, mostly everyone that's coming to stay with me is looking forward to the sun, beach, and just plain relaxation. It's fair to say that they will usually like to have a nice alcoholic beverage to go along with that. In addition to asking what they would like to eat, I'll also ask them what they like to drink so I can have that favorite beer, wine, or ingredients to make that special cocktail for my guests. Since we are on the topic of food and drinks, I think it's safe to say that we've all gotten off the plane or after a long car ride or road trip and we were starving. The day my guests arrive, I always like to have either a snack prepared if they arrive like in between meals, or a meal prepared for my guests. That way we can eliminate anyone being hangry. Now that the fridge is stocked and the house is clean, let's dive right into how to prepare a bedroom and a bathroom for your guests. First things first, if your guest bedroom has been a little neglected, make sure you tidy up. This includes dusting, checking lamps to make sure they have bulbs in them, making sure all your light fixtures are working, and most importantly, that the bed linens are clean. If your bed has been vacant for some time, if your sheets are clean, you might want to just wash them again just to make sure your guests aren't sleeping in dusty sheets. What one of my girlfriends used to do was, since she didn't have house guests too often, was she would take a fitted sheet, one size larger than whatever her mattress was, and she would put it over a made bed. That way, when her guests would come, she just would remove that fitted sheet and she would have a dust-free bed, which I thought was pretty smart. As far as making a bed is concerned, you want to make sure you have a pillow for each one of your guests if you're having more than one guest sleep in the same bed. And always make sure you have extra blankets just in case anyone gets cold. Now that we have some of the basics out the way, I want to give you a tour of my beach-themed guest bedroom. Here is a quick little tour of my guest bedroom. My dog's sleeping. Really simple. So this is just a full-size bed. Again, I have two pillows on there. You can't really see them because they're covered, but two pillows on there. Make everybody comfortable. Bed's nicely made, extra blanket, like I said. Real simple. When it comes to what I actually like to have on the bed itself, I like to have a basket with a robe. It's right there on top. And a welcoming card and a small gift. Here I just put a bath bomb. My guests can either use that here when they go home. And of course, 2 towels to shower with. And just for today, this basket's kind of really plain, but you can really jazz this up for any of the holidays, Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, New Year's, or even if your guests are just coming to visit for the summer, you can kind of theme the basket depending upon what's going on. So it's just a really fun thing you can do for your guests, and they like it. Also kind of gives that hotel vibe too that I like. On my bedside table, I like to leave out the TV remote along with a TV guide for easy access for my guests to find their favorite channels. Prior to doing this, I can't even tell you how many times I was asked what channel a certain TV station was. And then also in my bedside table, I like to leave an iPhone charger out. So again, people forget them, or your phone needs some more juice. You can just go ahead and plug in right away and not have to worry about digging your own charger out of your bag. Inside of the closet, I like to have a hamper so my guests can put their dirty laundry in. Of course, hangers so they can hang up any clothes, additional robe, and of course more towels and pillows that my guests might need. So on this corner, I have a suitcase caddy, which is great for that added convenience, so you're not bending down, your suitcase isn't on the floor. Then underneath you can put shoes on that area or another suitcase. And I have these hooks, which again are just great to hang up towels, clothes, shirts, whatever. And you can't really tell, but underneath here I actually have a nightlight that will automatically turn on at night. It's great for if you're having a child stay with you, or just great for your guests to light up the floor a little bit so they're not tripping when they get out of bed and trying to navigate to the bathroom. And of course over here I have a dresser. My guests can put their clothes in there. They're staying for a while and they want to unpack, and of course use that top area to keep perfumes, jewelry, whatever little knickknacks you might be afraid to lose or just out of convenience. Also, another thing I like to do for preparing the room for my guests is just light some candles prior to their arrival, so the room smells good and just really nice and refreshing. You guys know I'm a candle girl. This one, I'll show you what I have. I have pineapple mint going and chipotle lime. Again, just kind of goes with that beachy themed, kind of reminds me of sea glass. So again, that's kind of really it when it comes to preparing a bedroom. Real simple. Make sure things are just nice and clean and welcoming for your guest. Again, make sure your bathroom is clean. Of course, nobody likes a dirty home, but especially a dirty bathroom. So again, if your bathroom has been neglected or you don't use it, or it's just your guest bathroom, just make sure you give everything a once over before your guests arrive. For those of you who don't know what my bathroom looks like, this is it. Nice and clean, like I said. Soap dispensers filled, toilet paper, and there I got some tissues all ready to go for my guests. So inside my vanity, I like to make sure it's kind of almost like a hotel. I like to have just simple things I think my guests might forget or may need while they're here, like toothbrushes, Q-tips, toothpaste, makeup removal wipes, floss, different types of shampoo, conditioner, little samples, more towels, just things that you may forget that when you're packing, like, oh crap, my toothpaste, or I didn't grab a toothbrush. It's here, so no worries. Of course, I have lotion. Ugh, this lotion is amazing smelling, by the way. And it's funny because I usually tend to put nicer things in my bathrooms for my guests than I have in my own bathroom. Like, this lotion is incredible. This soap in here, incredible. And I really like to give like a spa feel, and the scents that I use, again, candles. I use nighttime jasmine and this lime basil. Ugh, smell really good. So it smells like a spa. They feel like they're in like a hotel bathroom. I also just have a basic medicine cabinet that I just have like allergy medication, Advil, Tylenol, just kind of some of those things. You know, your guests may feel a little fatigued or their allergies may be acting up. again, they have that stuff right there. When it comes to the items that I keep in my shower, I really like to make sure they're kind of gender neutral. Again, a basic shampoo, conditioner, body wash, face wash, some soaps. Again, just keep in mind who's coming to visit you. I mean, is it your grandparents? Is it your brother and sister-in-law? Or is it children? And then you can kind of tailor the items that you keep in your shower to whoever's coming. But again, I always like to make sure you have stuff. You shouldn't assume that everyone's going to come with their own shampoo, conditioner. And even if they do, here's extras just in case you run out. So keep in mind what you're going to stock your shower with. Again, just make sure everything is stocked and cleaned and in order. Again, bath tray just in case someone wants to take a bath or they have a kiddo with them. You know, again, just keep it simple. Put the basics in there. Make sure everything's clean. And that way, you know, you don't have to worry about running to the store to grab those last minute items. Everything your guests would need or might possibly need will be here and ready for them for their comfort. And that way you can spend more time enjoying each other and not worrying about having run out to the store last minute. All right, that's it, guys. I hope you find this video helpful. And of course, if you have any suggestions as to what you like to do to prepare for house guests, make sure you leave that in the comment section below. Of course, make sure you subscribe to my channel and like this page. And of course, follow my Instagram page at Tampa Designs by Jo. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a great night. Bye.